I will buy the house and the gold all for the same price.
Sir, it is true. The man of our family have dared to living here, since my great aunt, with our daughter of Walton, not with her in hand.
And if I find a ghost living in my house, I will be forced to charge him rent. Please close the deal. Great.
After a few weeks, having closed the deal, and with no hesitation, the whole family arrived at the chase. This step, a typical American family moving away from the comfort that his own art had to offer them.
Welcome to Canterville Chase. I'm your housekeeper, Mrs. Dowd, at your service.
A pleasure to meet you, Mrs. Otis, and also to call with your servants. I'm Mr. Otis, and as you can see, my family is
Become more than terrible.
Easy, boys, easy. Calm down, please. Oh, excuse me for those ones. They are the youngest ones, the black sheep of the family. The only true Republicans, the stars and the stripes. And now let me introduce you, beautiful and beloved wife, Mrs. Otis.
Hiram, you make me blush every time you say that. It's a pleasure to come with your service and companion, but now if you'll excuse me, I have to go and stand.
It's time for meet my oldest sons, Washington and Virginia. You will love them. Guys, she is Mrs. Omi, our new housekeeper.
Oh, Mrs. Abney, I am Virginia. It is such a pleasure to meet you. And we will gonna be great friends.
Oh,
Yeah, sure.
good afternoon.
My name is Washington. It's nice to meet you. Thank you for staying with us. It's almost tea time.
Darling, come down. We are ready to drink something. Guys, come here. It's going to be our first dinner lunch. What do you think about this house?
Oh, I'm afraid something has been spilled here.
Oh,
Yes, ma'am. Blood has been spilled on that spot.
how horrid.
I do not all care for blood stains in the sitting room. It must be removed at once. It is the blood of Lady Eleanor de Canterville, who was murdered on that very spot in 1575 by her own husband, Sir Simon de Canterville. After the murder, his body was discovered. And many people have come to admire the blood stain, but I assure you, it cannot be removed.
That is all nonsense. I have a great remover that can it out in no time.
Oh, please, don't. Do that.
You see? And your Pinkerton will do it.
Oh my God.
But the strange climate, do you think? Indeed, my little Virginia. A monstrous climate. Dear Hiram, what can we do with a woman who faints? Don't worry, my dear. Honey can fix everything. I will raise her salary, and everything is gonna be alright. She won't faint again. Oh, she's waking up. You see? Honey can fix everything.
I have seen things with my own eyes that will make anyone go crazy. And many a night, I have not closed my eyes for the awful things that are done here.
We have heard you, Mrs. Elton, and we all now know your opinion. But it's good for you to know that honest souls shouldn't be afraid of that kind of things.
But I don't think I can handle it.
You will learn how to handle it.
Yes, you can handle it.
Nature had to offer them. They all come back to the house, and after a long day, they had no choice other than going to sleep immediately.
time I've been living well in such a long time, this house decides to pay the bills. Hello, sir. It's kind of late now. Why aren't you sleeping? Okay. I'm just afraid you must oil those chains soon. And I have brought for that purpose this small bottle of lubricant. It will help you in just one application. And I will be happy to supply you with more if you require it. I will leave it here. Good night, sir. And try to sleep and have a good dream.
Hey! You! Come here! No way! They certainly do not know who they have met with! They would pay for this! I swear, over my dead body, that they would pay for what they have done! Never, in my brilliant and uninterrupted career of 300 years, had I been so grossly insulted! I still remember the Dory Duchess, who I frightened into a fit as she stood before the glass with her lace and diamonds, or the 4 housemates who got into hysterics when I merely wheeled them to the curtains in one of the spare bedrooms. I remember very well the old Madame Chevalier, who having wakened up one morning and seen a skeleton sitting in an armchair by the fire reading her diary, she was confined to her bed for 6 weeks with an attack of brain fever, all because of me. I remember very well that terrible night when a weak thing was found choking down his dressing room with a knife halfway down his throat. And he confessed, just before dying, that he had cheated someone for £50,000. And he swore
Was the daily appearance of the bloodstain.
Violent bloodstain, this cannot be true. Mrs. Auntie, please, cleaning devices. Don't be silly. Washington, it is green. But why? Why me? Don't worry, Virginia. I will go get my fingers.
The second appearance of the ghost was on Sunday night, shortly after they had gone to bed.
Hey! What?
Who is there? Hold your hands up! Don't move! Calm down. Then remember. Hello, sir. I'm afraid you're not well, so I borrowed you this bottle of medicine that I'm pretty sure will make you feel better. Take it. Use it wisely. If you need more, I can give it to you. Come
No way! I cannot believe this really happened! I tried to wear my very own armor, and I fell down because of its weight. And I hurt my knees, and I hurt my hands. I can't bear that. But no! No, those small children and their materialistic mother. I had hoped that even modern Americans would be thrilled by an spectral armor. But no.
For the twins that played on love until the midnight came to set the calms. That night, cruelty was settled in his wrinkled mouth. In the darkness, seemed to hate the ghosts.
A ghost!
The Canterville ghost, terribly frightened, walked and waited in the privacy of his secret chamber for the dawn, the early sunrise that would help him feel determined to go and speak to the new ghost.
Well, after all, two ghosts are better than one. So maybe this friend will help me. Hi, sir. I need the Fantasma de Canterville. The ghost of this house. I have done terrible things. What terrible things have you done, sir? Sir, I'm talking to you. I'm the Fantasma de Canterville. The ghost of this house. This is not real. Fake ghost? The old ghost. The only real and original ghost. Way without imitations. All other are false. When the Chanticleer had sounded twice his horror, bloody murder would happen. Wah-ha-ha-ha! This is the fair secret. Chanticleer comes is happening.
Canterville ghost waited patiently the second and last Chanticleer chord that will announce the murder. But he never came. The sunlight forced him to shelter in his secret chamber, where he consulted ancient chivalry books and found that in every occasion that the Chanticleer course had been set, it horned twice. But a raven, not a rooster. The family had had no consideration with the poor ghost nurse. For 5 days, he stayed in his room and finally gave up the point of the bloodstain on the library floor. Well, if the office family did not want it, they clearly did not deserve it. However, it was his solemn duty to appear in the corridor once a week, so for the next 3 Sundays, he walked between midnight and 3 o'clock as usual. But now, being extremely cautious in order not to be seen or heard, he even removed his boots and used the rising lubricator for oiling his chains.
Hello, sir. I haven't seen you in a while. Are you lost? Maybe is there anything I can do for you?
No!
Stupid souls.
The ghost was not seen again at night. His feelings were so wounded that he would not appear.
something with the Duke's companion.
It is me. But there is only one thing that truly concerns me.
Allow me to ask where is it?
Well, as you may have already noticed, we have had such a wonderful evening, but also a very quiet and peaceful week, so it makes me wonder, where has the ghost gone? If there is such a thing, of course.
He must be hiding somewhere. I'm afraid you're no longer counting his companion anymore, especially in this evening. What a wonderful news, don't you think? I will telegram Lord Canterville to tell him and make a tea party for this good news.
I am so sorry for you. But my brothers, they are going back to Eden tomorrow. And then if you behave yourself, no one will annoy you.
It's absurd. Ask me to behave myself. Quite absurd. You must run him a chain. And we better kill. Or walk about life. Is that what you mean? All of that is my only reason for existing.
It is no reason at all for existing. And you know you have been very evil. Mrs. only told us the first time we arrived here that you had killed your wife.
Well, I could admit. But it was a purely family matter. And no concern to no one else.
And I had nothing like about Indigo and Chinese wife and could only do moonlight scenes, which are always depressing to look at and not at all easy to paint. I never told you that I was very much annoyed, and it was most ridiculous the whole thing for whoever heard of emerald green blood.
Well, really, what am I supposed to do? It's a very difficult thing to get rid of blood nowadays. And as your brother began it with his paragon detergent, with his Pinkerton, as another reason why I should not have your paint. And as for color, it's always a matter of taste. The Cantervilles have blue blood, for instance, the bluest in England. But I know you Americans don't care for things of this kind.
You know nothing about it, and the best thing you can do is to emigrate and improve your mind. My father will be only too happy to give you a free passage, and though there is a heavy duty on spirits of every kind, there will be no difficulty at all about the custom house, as the officers are all Democrats. Once in New York, you are sure to be a great success. I know lots of people there who will pay $100,000 to have a grandfather, and much more than that to have a family ghost.
They will pay for a ghost? That's insulting! Ghosts like me are not for sale. That's why I think I should not like America.
Yeah, I suppose because you have no ruins and no curiosities.
Not ruins? No curiosities? You have your navy, you have your army, you have your nasty motors, all of your things that with some dollars you could pay for everything. But there are things that money cannot buy. Do you understand?
Okay, good evening. I will go and ask Papa to give the twins an extra week's holiday.
No, Virginia, please wait. I'm sorry. I am so lonely and so unhappy. That's why I act like this. I want to sleep, but I cannot.
But that's quite absurd. You have literally to go to bed and blow out a candle every time you want. I mean, it is very difficult to keep you awake, especially at church, but there is no difficulty at all about sleeping. Even babies know how to do that, and they are not very clever.
I have not slept for 300 years. For 300 years, I have not slept. And I am so tired.
Poor ghost. Have you no place where you can sleep?
Yes, in that way, far away, beyond the pine woods, there is a little garden. There, the grass grows long and deep. There, are the great stars of the hemlock flower. There, the nightingale sings all night long. All night long he sings. And the cold crystal moon looks dark. And the yew tree, it spreads out its giant arms over the sleepers. It's lovely.
You mean the Garden of Death?
Yes, death. That must be so beautiful. To lie in the soft brown earth, with the grasses waving above one head, and listen to silence, to have no yesterday and no tomorrow, to forget time, to forget life, to be at peace. You can help me with this. You can open for me the portals of death's house, because love is always with you, and love is stronger than death is. Love is the strongest thing that we have. You know what I'm talking about. Have you read the old prophecy on the library window?
Oh, often. I know it quite well. It's printed in curious black letters, but it is kind of difficult to read. There are only 6 lines. When a golden girl can name, prayer from off the lips of sin, when the barren almond bursts, and a little child gives away its tears, then shall all the house be still, and peace come to Canterville. But I don't really know what they mean.
They mean that you must cry for my sins, because I have no tears. And you must pray for my soul, because I have no faith. And then, if you have been sweet, gentle, and kind, the angel of death will have mercy on me. You will see fearful shapes in darkness, and even voices will whisper in your ears, but they will not harm you. For against the purity of your child, the powers of hell cannot prevail.